I'll talk about the bad one first. Sorry, person from the company is gonna watch this review. Sprawl is the bad one. So go ahead and look up the.
I got it. Loading it up.
So the genre of both of these games are first-person shooters, boomer shooters, kind of more so. One of them's trying to be a boomer shooter. The one I'm about to talk about. It's more so Titanfall, but not you know. The so this game, yeah, it's. I'm trying to think of ways to say like because it's not bad. It doesn't feel bad to play necessarily. I just
Hmm.
think that the issue really is the game is centered around Mirror's Edge, kind of like parkour
Mm.
and guns and shooting and jumping around, all these types of things that you do in boomer shooters. In boomer shooters, you're necessarily always jumping, moving, strafing at any given moment, right? In Sprawl, you're also running on walls, jumping in between walls, climbing obstacles, Mirror's Edge, Ninja, Titanfall stuff. But they limit your jumps.
Hmm.
So you can only jump twice in one
Oh, yeah, you can see
succession.
it right there. Yeah.
So the issue comes is when you're moving around and dodging, you sometimes eat your jumps when you're trying to parkour. And also when you're running
Mm.
on the wall, you'll slow down and you have to jump to regain your speed, and that counts as a jump loss as long as you're connected to the wall. So the game, it just feels really finicky when it should be more. It should be more fluid.
I was gonna say it should be a little bit looser with how it lets
Mm-hmm.
you achieve
Yeah,
that speed.
yeah. It's just very strange. You can even like run on the wall and like turn as you're going, as long as you keep pressing up against the wall, but you're slowing down and losing speed. And it has these huge sprawling like city levels, and they're
Oh,
fun.
there's a sprawl.
There's
Sprawling
a
cities.
huge sprawl, yeah, and it's got a cool like Japanese cyberpunk aesthetic. And each gun has their own like secondary weapon mod. Like the pistols, you can slow down time, and like it works. But whenever I play these boomer shooters, I really like to be jumping, jiving, dodging, going crazy, moving as fast as I can, aiming these amazing shots, just killing anything like in my way. That's what I want to do. And this with the sprawl, with the density, it's like it just on top of the controls, it's kind of it gets in its own way, but also gets in the way that I like to play games, these types of
Mm.
games. So it's a weird match, and a lot of people who I've seen do reviews for this are kind of saying the same thing. Like they shouldn't gel with it because they like to play one way. So it's just like a personal preference thing. I just don't think it's like a horrible game because it's a solid game. It's fun to shoot. Like, and if you gel with it, then cool. But I just think the the way they lock everything down with the movement is very
Yeah,
no
it
good.
sounds like the whole premise of the game is this movement, and then but
Yeah,
you're hampered with that movement. Like you're
yeah,
limited by that cool gimmick.
yeah. And then the
Mm.
slowdown mechanic is cool. Like so to you slow. You have to slow down a lot to shoot because you can only really damage them by shooting them in the heads. So you really just need to like slow down, aim, headshot.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think if they made it how I wanted the game to be made, it'd be great, but it's not.
Mm.
So uh,